Greetings and welcome back to part 2 of year 28 in this collaborative Let's Play series of Distant Worlds Universe. Okay, so we went through a whole bunch of stuff last episode. We actually played one entire day, the whole episode. And I didn't even do nothing, I just sort of get numbers showing. So we're still looking at stuff. We're still left with ship designs we got to look at. So I guess we'll maybe come in and have a look at that right now. Okay, let's just go latest buildable, all designs. Okay, that's fine. And this is pretty much your military right here. How come we got so much stuff? Oh, all types. Okay. Just wondering why we had so many ships. Okay. There we go. Resupply ships are automatically designed. So all this is automatically designed, which is fine. I'm just wondering. We do have some non-obsolete. Yes, we got a few extra designs in here. Yeah, the Dominatrix is our bombarding fleet. Or ship. And we have 21 of them. Let's have a look at this design for a sec here. Yeah, we got 21 of those. Well, unless we're going to do some massive bombarding, my God. That's huge. I would say half a dozen would be lots. Well, if we get a latest capital ship design, like if we maybe upgrade that one, all of these will get retrofitted eventually, hopefully. I wonder where they are. I wonder what would be the quickest way to find those. Nothing quick. But I think what we'll do is we'll just retrofit away from that design. And if we do need to do some bombarding, we can quickly maybe redesign one and do that. With 21 of them out there, I'm sure we'll end up with a few kicking around that won't get upgraded. So that's that. So I think we'll upgrade that one for sure. And I think we're still at 400. Yeah, it'd be nice to have another ship size on this stuff. Yeah, I'm just not sure just what to do here. We got the Rippas, which are very inexpensive, quick little ships. And I kind of like to keep that theme going with those. But we definitely need to put damage control on this. Yeah, there's no damage reduction whatsoever, and we do have that technology. So I'm going to sort by category and name the way I like it. And I'm going to wrestle with these icons again. The basic problem with these icons is the backgrounds. I identify more with the shape of the components than I do with... These all look square to me, and they all look very similar. So that's why I'm not quite digging them very, very well. What am I looking for here? Damage control. There we are. So definitely throw one of those on here. That's going to help. We got 400, but I don't want to hop this up too much because the whole idea of these is that they're quick and disposable. And they are quick. 31 and 26. Look at that. And 35 firepower. Point defense. We are against the humans who are favoring fighters very heavily. I'm almost wondering if I shouldn't hop them up a bit. What's our power like here? And point blank on all weapons. We could use another reactor maybe, but that's really going to put the cost of these up. Again, if we have tons of them, 35 times 100. Do we have gravity weapons yet? Doesn't look like it, does it? That's where the Tyrosians were actually doing a lot of damage to us, because they had gravity weapons that would just shake the ships, and it wouldn't matter how much armor and shields you had in your ships, some internal components would get damaged. Well, maybe I'll just pop another point defense on there. Let's just maybe hop this up a wee bit. Don't want to go too crazy because of our cash flow. So I wonder if I shouldn't put just a couple of blasters on there as well with our railguns. I'll probably have to add another reactor. Can't get away from it, I don't think. Oh man. There we go. Okay, so ooh, that's huge. Oh, no wonder they're putting out 135 power. Holy cow. We need 140. Let's take that off again here. Yeah. So if we're going to be under a point blank situation, we're going to need like 140, 150. So we're definitely going to need another reactor, which is unfortunate. It's going to bring the cost of these up a bit. You know what? I'm going to cancel that. Sorry about that. We're just going to do this again. I'm just going to put damage control on it. Forget it. Forget everything else. That's at the top. Actually, damage control. Oh, man. There we go. Let's keep these as cheap as possible and disposable as possible. Okay, so do you have combat targeting countermeasures? Okay, we're still a little lacking. We're going to have to go point blank because there's really nothing here that would be all weapons. So, which means we're short on power. I just don't know how these will react if they're going to be running out of power very quickly. Actually, what I could do is maybe... Should I pull a couple of engines just to sort of ease up on that power usage? Let's see just how effective that's going to be. Okay, we're losing 2 crews for every time we do this. 72. Okay. What's that, 116? We're a little slower. Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to go with that. So basically all we've added is damage control. So like I said, these are to be built quick and disposable. And these are long domes, which are still very effective. I'll just hit the manual upgrade just to check here. Yeah, they don't have damage reduction either. And we're right at 400 here. I wonder if I can squeeze one of these on. So I gotta lose 4, eh? I guess we can pull some armor. Where are we here? Armor. Enhanced armor. Ooh. Okay. Still got 162. And evade and standoff, so okay. I was wondering if we're overkill on the reactors here. What happens if I take 1 off? Yeah. No good. I just thought I'd check and see. Still at 400, so they've still got 8 fighters each. Okay. I think damage control is about the only thing that's come along that we can add to these. Yep. Okay, so we'll save that. Frodo's, and we will... Actually, I should be hitting auto on these. Just out of curiosity. No, didn't do anything. So yeah, we don't have anything beyond what we've... I'm going to hit auto from now on anyways, just in case. No. Okay, so we'll just manually upgrade quickly. Damage control. Plenty O power at point blank. And we got epsilons, maxes, and point defense. I could probably hop that up just a little bit. We do have the power for it. We're going point blank anyway. You know what? Let's add some railguns to this. Just a little more pep. There, 75. And maybe we'll throw another engine on it just so that they're nice and quick. There, back up to 20. All right. And I'll throw 1 piece armor just to fill it out. Okay, and cruiser. Nothing. Okay. Damage control. And we got a railguns, epsilons, and we're at point blank for all that. That's fine. Okay. We're 4 over, though. What do I pick on? Oh, pick on my favorite. Although we don't have a huge amount of armor on this. Yeah, I'd rather not take that armor. In fact, I think I'm going to put that back on. What was it, 4 or 5? I think it was 4, but we'll go with 5. Is there anything else we can pick on? Shields. I'll pull a shield. And we'll add 5 more armor. There. Just because they're going to be close and personal, and yeah, they got to get like right up close to fire these things. So a bit more armor. Okay. And again, if another player wants to adjust any of what I've done here, that's cool. Dominatrix, I don't think I'll worry about. Although, maybe what I'll do is obsolete that design. And we'll bring the other one back. Which is this one. So maybe we'll auto-upgrade that one, because it might not have been done in a while. Nope. Okay, we'll put damage control on, first thing. And we're 4 over again. And railguns and torpedoes and missiles. So we got standoff and all weapons. Plenty of power. $100. Ooh, I hate to mess with that. I just like seeing triple digits there. Okay. Let's just work on the armor, I guess. 108, really? For something that's going to... we're on standoff, which is not optimal, I don't think. I'll put this one to point blank. We'll go standoff and stronger and point blank for the weaker. Yeah, that'll work. And we're at 400, but only 100. Nah, I got to do something. I got to put those back on. What do I pick on? Wow, this thing is slow. This thing is very slow. Oh man, I can't make up my mind here. I know, just pick something. Just do it. Alright, pull 1 missile. And then we'll add the armor. Add some more armor in. There. Okay, I think we'll just go with that. And whether I'm going to actually build anything in my turn, I know Marcus queued up a whole bunch of stuff. Whether that'll all get done my year or not, I'm not sure. Probably. Troop transports. Anything to auto-upgrade on those? Yes, something upgraded. We got point defense. Damage control. Damage control. Yeah, point defense, and that's it. I'll just throw a couple more on there. Just because we happen to be trying to bypass a spaceport, and they got fighters, and at least we'll have a fighting chance to take them down. 121. Okay, that's looking good. Oh, I'm going to put that to evade as well. Invade immediately. Okay. Lots of armor and shields. Save. And the rest, I guess, I'm not going to worry about. I don't think we've done anything with private bases. No. Private ships, nope. We redesigned a few bases here. I wonder if I just hit the auto upgrade on that. If it does anything. Nope. How about that one? Nope. Okay, I think I'll just leave those as is. I'll just worry about ships. And I'm 14 minutes into this episode. Okay. So now that we got the redesigns done, and like I said, I don't think I'm going to retrofit anything. I'm just going to actually start up that new reserve fleet. It just sucks that it's going to be the old designs coming off. Those will be all old designs. But like I said, we'll just cycle them off through war. If we get a lull in the war, we can maybe retrofit the odd fleet or whatever. Okay, so speaking of fleets, let's go have a look here. Reserve fleet, yes, we're going to actually pull that apart. We got a first tactical that has a damaged ship. Where is that, I wonder? Ooh, that's pretty damaged. And whereabouts are you? Let's zoom out. Wow, you're almost there, though. Oh, I'll just get him to leave that fleet there, and we'll just automate him, so he'll repair and then just do whatever. Okay. So first tactical, second tactical. I think there's a second tactical. Well, I think there used to be. Not anymore. There's a third tactical. So what I might do is split that one reserve fleet through these, well, 3 tacticals. I'll recreate the second tactical, I guess. And we got a fleet admiral on here, so that's good. And you have to get some repair done. Where are you? You're just coming in now. Okay, so they're just coming in now, so I guess we'll let you retrofit. Basically what I want to do is I want to create a couple of strike forces to come over and start hammering on some stations. I gotta find them first, though. I think there might be one in here. Nope, I'm just looking for their fuel refueling points. I basically just look to see where there's a cluster of ships like this. And there's usually fuel in one of these. And no. Nope. I guess the best way to do it would be to click on the system, right? There. And of course, yeah, it's got Kazlon in here, so guaranteed that's mined. Oh, maybe not. Okay, maybe there isn't a fuel point in there. Ah, I guarantee there's one here. And there it is. Okay. So yeah, I basically want to get a couple of fleets to come over and just start hunting down their refueling points in here, because we don't want the humans using those. And also, I think there is, if I remember correctly, there's a fuel point in here of the humans, which we should maybe get rid of really quick. Yeah. Yeah, that's right in their backyard. So we don't want that there. So we'll have to come over and do something with that. I got my fleet here. So I might bring that over and do some clobbering there. Okay. As far as the Wraithels go, I'm not sure I'm overly concerned about them. They're still at war with the X-Humans, I think, but the X-Humans aren't going to do a thing against them. They're pretty beaten back at this point. Yeah. So that's not going to they're not going to help us much. They might distract them for a minute or two, but that'll be about it. Okay, and there is another system just south of us with a bunch of stuff in it. So I think what I'll do with this, my fleet, is I'm going to bring it over. I'm going to clobber that. Looks like they might have stuff in here too, yeah. So maybe we'll clobber these 2 systems, and then we'll come back and maybe empty this out. Maybe that'll probably take my year to get that much done. This, I think we need to invade right away. So I'm going to have to set up one of our slaver fleets to do that. And we still got lots of slaver fleets. We don't need much. That fleet there will probably actually do it. So maybe what I'll do is I will load troops at Bisbin 1. And I just want to ensure that, see what our troop loadouts are like. Yeah, let's go lighter on armored forces. And heavier on infantry. So 9 infantry, 2 armored forces. Probably should be enough to take that. Okay, so we'll do that. So you're off to load troops. That's the 3rd slaver, I believe. Yep. Okay, so we got that going. I wonder what's in the skies here, though. It doesn't look like there's any spaceports. We got a fleet in here, which means we're going to have to bring some cover. To bring another, well, I'll bring one of those tactical fleets with that, and I'll get them to distract while we go in and take that. Looks like they got more stuff coming in. Any idea how big that fleet is? Not really. These might not even be a part of a fleet. Okay, so we do have a 15 fleet here of the Tyrosians. Transport. 1 troop transports. I don't think... Oh, no, they got a few. And I think we're thinking that they've emptied their homeworld to go do an invasion over here. And that's when we came in and actually took it. So this fleet might be one with troops on it. And it is. 7. Yeah, you're not getting your homeworld back with that. Okay, so I guess, let's see, 20 minutes into the episode. Let's maybe get this thing going for a bit here. So I got troops coming there. Let's actually go to our first reserve fleet. Now we'll come into this screen and do this. So the 1st and 2nd tactical. I'll leave the 3rd because it's mostly damaged. So we'll come into military. We'll sort by fleet. Okay, and we'll come down to 1st reserve. So frigates, cruisers, capital ship, a couple more frigates, escort, take a few escorts, I guess, a couple of destroyers, and we'll throw those into the 1st tactical. Okay, and let's grab those. 1, 2, 3. Nope. What am I going to do here? Okay, suddenly that's hard to look at. 1st tactical. 1st reserve. A couple more cruisers. Okay, and I'll make this the 2nd. Oops, let's not do more typing than we have to. 2nd tactical. Oop. Wow. Spell checkers down. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's go and have a look and see what those are like. 1st tactical, 23 ships. 2nd tactical. Oh, I think I got to get out of this and come back in. 2nd tactical, 13 ships. So we use the 1st tactical to maybe come up here with the invasion fleet. And we'll use the 2nd tactical to actually start doing some damage in this area. Okay, so 1st tactical, I guess we will maybe just sort of get up into position up here maybe. Actually, maybe I'll just bring them in here for a sec. Just in case that fleet decides they want to come in and do something. So we'll go to that spaceport. Okay, so that's 1st tactical, 2nd tactical. And I think I'm just going to shut these bubbles off. They're kind of fading everything out on me here. Now, where was that? Oh, I can't find that system now. I think it was over to the west more, wasn't it? Ah, that's right where they're refueling. Okay, maybe I will... Now, are they heading out, or are they just sitting there? They're just sitting there. So rather than come in with guns blazing, I'm just going to move here for the moment. Okay, so we'll get that underway. Okay, so let's come over here. And yay, I get to use my fleet. Okay, and I do have 1 damaged ship. 3 damage, probably just armor, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. And I'm not looking to get into a fight with this anyways. I just want to go in, hit the station, and get out. So we'll take all those. So first things first. Before they bring a fleet in to refuel, let's go clobber this thing. We got 1 escort protecting it. So in we go. Got that going. Now, we have the mini carrier fleet somewhere coming down here. There it is there. And I think I noticed we need fuel on some of these. Yeah, they're right out of fuel. So I think I'm just going to stop them right now. And I am going to right click and refuel at nearest. And where does that take us? In there. Okay, perfect. Yeah, they're going to be useless without fuel. I'm not sure what happens with the fighters in that situation. I don't know how they get fuel. But we'll definitely refuel first. Now we got the 15th fleet coming in here. And I get the feeling, what is that? It's a medium spaceport. 5,000 shields, 338 firepower with some fighters. Okay, I don't know whether that's going to hold them off. But again, I think we're good on the ground here. Yeah, I don't think we have much to worry about in that regard. That's what I want to do before I fire it up again. Is get these guys. Make sure we got something garrisoned at every place. Bisben. Where's Bisben? Oh, that's the that's that homeworld. We're going to be picking up from there, but I do want to leave some behind. Let's maybe look at our... I'll leave those behind for sure. So we'll garrison those. Yeah, we don't want to be taking weak troops with us, so... There's another one. So we'll garrison that. Garrison that. Yeah, there's a few of these weak things. Yeah, we don't want to be taking those up for the invasion. We want to take nice, tough troops. Okay, I think that's all the weak ones, so we won't be picking up any of those. Good. Boskar 1. Let's make sure we got some stuff. Maybe I'll just... I'm just going to garrison all of these here. And you know what? I think I might garrison everything other than Bisben. Just to make sure that they don't get picked up again. I don't want to see any more empty planets. Okay, so Bisben, Boskar, Kappa 1. Where's Kappa 1? Ooh, way over there. You know what? Just to make sure we don't pick those up at a critical moment, I'm going to get... Oop, wrong key. I'm going to garrison all these. Okay, garrison. I'm not sure about that place, but we'll garrison everything anyways. It's just if you get a ship that's automated, the first thing you want to do is pick up troops. So just make sure anything that we don't want to get picked up is garrisoned. Okay, and then we got Kesk. I guess we'll just leave that as is. And this one is way over. Yeah, we'll definitely make sure these are garrisoned. It's been a bit of a process to get this episode. I'm at half an hour again. There's just so much going on in this game that you can't really rush your way through it, or you just end up getting killed. Okay. Aqua 2. Now, Torak. Do we have anything garrisoned at Torak? 1. We got 1 unit garrisoned at Torak. Okay. Now I'll just grab maybe, I don't know. Just go with a handful. Because we're continuously building troops here, so just make sure we don't pick up everything on us. Oh, that's Torak too. Okay. Garrison those. And definitely Zentabia. Okay, and if we need to pick up any of these, we'll have to come into the screen and ungarrison them first. So we got 2 points where you can pick up troops. And that's basically what I wanted. Okay, so I guess maybe we'll come in and have a look and see how this goes. Get some action for this episode. We're going to lose a mining station there. Oh, that's what I wanted to do too. I wanted to get some troops over here. Okay, let's go do that right now. It's on my brain. Let's pick another Slaver fleet. Which one have I got going to pick up troops? You're repairing. Third slaver's loading. Okay. Just wondering what all these are doing. Okay, fourth is the one that... oh, isn't? I can't remember which one I sent over there to get troops. Third slaver, I think. Yep. Okay, third slaver. This one. Not sure what I was doing there. I thought I picked the bigger fleet. Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't pick the bigger fleet. The bigger fleet, this one, I want to come up and grab more troops. So load troops at Torak. Okay, so we got that going. I still got to shunt some troops over to that place, though. But I'm just trying to find a slaver fleet that's not all damaged. Okay, you're going over to pick up over there. You're repairing. Where's the first slaver? Okay, you'll work. Yeah, you just come over here and pick up here as well. And I think all I want... 1 and 3, eh? Actually, let's just zero this. And we'll maybe go 50-50. 3 and 2. I think I'd rather a few more infantry there. Go 35. 5 and 1. Nah, it's not going to be enough, is it? I have to... Okay, let's... first slaver fleet. I'm just trying to find another one that's not damaged. Yeah, that's done anyways. So let's just retire that. No, not it. Oh, man. Really? Leave second slaver fleet. Good enough. So it'll try to go repair. Okay, so first and second slaver fleets I'm going to merge. Okay, so oh, there's an that's the one I just took out. So first and second slaver fleet. Just call those both the first slaver. There. Okay, so first slaver. Now let's look at your loadouts. 13 and 3. Oh, actually, that should be enough. Okay, 13 and 3. Actually, I'm just going for a pirate base anyways, so, okay. We want to pull some of those troops off anyways and do other things with them. And we got towards Nilcher 2. Okay, let's come back in here and see how this is going. Troop transport, eh? Good luck, guys. Okay, no problem. As long as you're not bringing more. Didn't quite look like it. Okay, we got the second strike force coming in there with what? Nothing worth worrying about. Okay. And we're getting in place here. Okay, I just noticed we're at 34 minutes and I'm not even through the first month yet. So I'm definitely going to be a third episode on this. So I think I might pause here. Or should we just see what happens here first? I can pretty much predict what's going to happen. We're going to lose our spaceport. So that's no big mystery there. Yeah, they're probably going to work on our spaceports for a bit, but and now we got this. I think that's the guest fleet in here. Yes, it is, and it's not automated either. But it should engage system targets, so it's going to do something for us. And I see there's a strike force coming in somewhere. Okay, he's just sitting there. All right. Okay, let's pause again. Sorry for the pausing, but I got multiple things going on here, so. Yeah, we're going to lose that spaceport for sure. Okay. Actually, just double check that ground battle again. Yeah, not a hope in hell. Even with space control. Okay, good enough. Like I said, I'm not overly concerned about them. I think one of those empty planets is in here somewhere, though, so that we just started building troops, so it might be an issue. But maybe we'll go clobber this before we take off. Okay, in we go, and that escort's gone now, so. I wonder if I can capture it. Do I have any capture? Yes, I do. Actually, you know what? Let's capture this. Capture that. There. We'll do this, and then we'll call it an episode. And then by then we'll know what the fate of our other spaceport will be. Fighters are going to take it out. Oh, yeah. Nope, she's gone. Oh. Yeah, what's the point, eh? Yeah. Destroy it. Just get it out of the skies. There we go. So that's one refueling point gone. Okay, and I think there's something over here too, which I think I was going to try and take out. Okay, sure, go for it. Why not? Okay, so let's pause and come up and see how we made out here. Spaceport's still up, not by much though. Yeah, she's falling quick. So we're losing that for sure. That was to be expected. Okay. Oops. I might just put... Oh, we got another regional capital available to us. Or is that our first one? Could have swore we built one already. Okay. Anyways, that's not what I'm in here. Fortified bunker. We'll build that. And I don't think the humans are going to bombard us, and hopefully they don't. That's that place. And what's this? All right, get that attacked. Anything else in here? No. Okay, so I guess I'll pull this one to a close, and we'll come back and we'll finish this year up in the next episode, hopefully. Regardless, I'll make sure it's only one more episode. So if you're still with us, thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.